Okay, we got a couple Redbirds here. We're going to talk about base running. We got Finn on the right, we got Arlo on the left, and today is day one. And let's talk a little bit about base running. So we've got a field here. We've got home plate, and let's kind of look up the chalk line here, up toward first base. Got a couple of cones set up, and we got second base and the pitcher's mound out in this direction. So when we're talking about running down to first base, if we back up here for a second, we can actually take a look and we can see that first cone on the right there. That's about 1/3 of the way down the baseline. So one of the things we want to do is once we hit the ball, we want to be checking at that 1/3 of the way point to see if that ball got through the infield or not. So if that ball gets through the infield, that means that's when we want to start our S curve, which is what those other cones are starting to show us here. So we can actually go around these cones and create our S curve. If the ball gets stopped by an infielder and there's a play at first, what we want to do, we'll see that happen, and then we want to run through the base, and then we want to break down after we run through the base quickly in case there was an overthrow, where we look over our shoulder to the right and then we decide if we're going to go on or not. So let's have a couple base runners run through a couple drills here. So Finn's going to start, and Finn, I want you to run through first base, and I want you to check properly at that first cone to see if the ball got through the infield. Go. Break down. There you go. Look over your right shoulder to see if that ball got thrown away, Finn, after you run through the base, okay? All right, Arlo, you do the same thing. Check. Run through the base. Break down. Check over your right shoulder, Arlo. Make sure that that ball didn't get thrown away. All right, let's do it again, Finn. Only this time when we check, we're going to see that the ball got through the infield, and that means we're going to do an S curve, and this time we're just going to round the base. And when we round the base, we want to make sure that we're hitting the corner of the base that's closest to second base. Actually, the corner of the base is closest to the pitching mound as we round it. So let's go, Finn. Go. Round it, round it. Okay. That's good, except for we're not going to second base. We're just going to round the base this time, and then we're going to go back because the outfielder picked up the ball. Arlo, let's round first base. S curve, round it. Get back to the base. That's too far of a round. Does that make sense, guys? I'm gonna get a little closer to first base, and I want to see you guys hit the corner of the base that's closest to the pitcher's mound. So this is the corner of the base that we want to hit when we're rounding the base, closest to the pitcher's mound. Let's see it one more time. We're just going to round the base, not go to second base. Go. Check. S curve. Round it. Back to the bag. There you go, Finn. Arlo, see it, man. Run hard. There you go. That's it. All right. Now we're going to do a drill in the next video.